Hello, sir. Good morning. I'm going to present first. So this is our final sprint presentation by Piyush Sikka, Prince Verma, and Nawazdeep Singh, and Aisha Begum Sheikh to Mohammed Zero. These are the table of contents. So these we will discuss about these contents like logo of the app name and its what's the uh, why we created this app and the features, the user stories, goal of sprint design, app demo and database diagram, distribution of tasks, improvements, and the next sprint goal. So this is our logo of eDukan. So for the technical geeks, this is the app name. So what is eDukan? So it's basically an e-commerce app. The term electronics commerce is, or e-commerce refers to the use of an electronic medium to carry out commercial transactions. Most of the time it refers to the sale of the products via internet. In this app we are going to sell the electronic devices through internet. So these are the features of the app. So I'm going to explain the login and then registration, easy customer service access, display product categories, product details, and adding product to the cart. So these are the user stories for login. So as a registered user, I want to log in with my username and password so that the system can authenticate me and I can trust it. So acceptance criteria, given that I am a registered user and log out, when I go to the login page and I enter my username and password and click on login, then the data associated to my user should be accessible. So second user story is, as a registered user, I want to log in with my username and incorrect password so that the system cannot authenticate me. So acceptance criteria is like, given that I am a registered user and logged out, when I go to the login page and enter my username and incorrect password and click on login, then the error message will display as an incorrect password. The third user story is, as a registered user, I want to reset my password so that if I forgotten my password, so given that I am a registered user and logged out, when I go to the login page and enter my username and forgot pass and click on the forgot password to reset it, then the reset password page is displayed so that I can change my password. Yeah, and the last user story is, so as an admin, I want to log in with my username and password so that the system can authenticate me and can add products. Even that I am a admin, when I go to the login page and log in with my credentials, then I can add a product for sale. And next will be continued by Aisha.
Yes, sir. So the next user story for our feature is registration feature. The user story is, as a new user, I want to register by creating a username and password so that the system can remember my data in future. So acceptance criteria, that is, as a new user, you will go to a sign up page and you will have username, email, contact number and password. And when click on sign up, it will be successfully registered and the app will show your credentials. So next user story is, as a user, I want to receive a confirmation email so that I can know whether I got registered or not. So after signing up with all the credentials, you will get an email to your registered email address of the registration link with the confirmation mail. As a new user, I want to register by creating a username and lowercase password so the system can remember me and my data. But as there is a password validation requirement, this won't be, the error message will be shown and it is redirected to the next page. to set a new one. And the easy customer service access. So user story, as a registered user, I want to inquire about the product so that I can purchase the product from the app. Given that I'm a registered user, when I click on contact us link, then it is redirected to contact us page where our email address and contact is being displayed clearly. And the next user story is I want to give feedback and comments for the excellent service so that reviews will be useful for other customers. Acceptance criteria is given that I'm a user, when I go to a contact us page, then they can write a comment and feedback in the comment section, uh, which will be submitted. And next is the display product category. So when we successfully log in, we display. I want to categorize the products so that I find product as fast as possible. The acceptance criteria for this will be given that I'm a registered user. When I log in with my credentials, then I should see categories of products, and when I click on any of the category, the products of that particular category should be displayed. Next, the product details. So when from the category, I want to know the details like name, price, and how the product looks. So before I can purchase according to my needs and my budget. So given that I'm a registered user, when I open particular product list, then its details should be displayed clearly, like price, name, and of the product, etc. Adding product to the cart. So as a registered user, I want to add a product in my cart so that I can purchase the product from the app. So given that I'm a registered user, when I click on the item, then it is added to the cart that I get notified by the message that item is added to the cart. And the next user story is, as a registered user, I want to order multiple products at one time so that I can save my time and delivery free. So given that I'm a registered user, when I add one item in the cart, then it should show two options: add continue to shopping or go to the cart. And the next will be done by Prince.
So I'll be explaining the goal of the sprint. So firstly, the goal of the sprint is to ensure that all the environments are set up correctly. Next is establish test cases and ensuring that all the tasks are completed on time. Brainstorming and prioritizing the themes to make the display more attractive. So here is a design. I'll be explaining the design. So here is the first screen that the user will be displayed. So here is the logo, the tagline, the user login button here, and new user register here button. So when the user click on the login page, he will be redirected to the new intent, which is the login page. So here the user need to specify his email and password, and if the user then the user can click on login. If he is not registered, then he can register by clicking on the next second button. So here is his registration page. So firstly, we need to register the person. So he will be entering all his credentials like first name, last name, email, password, confirm password, and contact number. So when the user enters all of his details and click on register, we have validated all the fields, and then the toast message is shown that it's registered successfully. So after registering, the user will get an email which contains the verification. So the user need to click on the link that he has been provided. By only clicking on the link, he will be registered. Otherwise, he need to check his whenever he tries to log in, he will get a toast error message. That is, check your email to verify the account. When the user is able to verify and able to log in, he will move on to the next page, that is the categories page. So the point of categorizing was to make the search more easy for the user. Different categories allows a person to go to a specific category and search for his product. So here the categories are headphones, laptops, tablets. So whenever user clicks on any of the category, he will be redirected to the next page, that is uh, the products page, the shopping list. So here we are displaying all of the shopping list. Here we're using a recycler view. So here is the product name, then the price, and then the add button, and the image is also displayed. So these are the shopping list. So whenever the user clicks on the button add, so the product will be added to the added to the cart, and he will be redirected to a new page where it shows the continue shopping, or he can either go to the cart, and the user will also be displayed a toast message that the item has been added to the cart. So we have also added a menu over here. So the point of the menu is to facilitate the user regarding the different activities that he can perform. That is, he can either contact us about, know about us, or he can log out from here. So here is so this is the cart page. So the user can see all of the products that he has added into the cart, and he can check out from here. So when the user clicks on the checkout button, he will be redirected to a new page which shows that order has been successfully placed. Thank you. So there is the database diagram. So the firstly we are storing the user data, then the register, and then the different fields, contact number, email, first name, and last name. We are using UUID over here, and we are using the storage also. Then is the collection and the documents. So the different products have their different categories. The different categories have the different products. Like a laptop is having several laptops, and headphone is having several headphones. So we are storing the data, such as image, price, and the title. Sorry for the interruption. So here is the thing that we have assigned over here, the task that we have performed, and the duration and the date on which we have performed. So the task was design the user interface, and design the logo, and the structure of the project. The next task was creating the front login and registration page, and we also gathered information about the documents which are to be under the collection and keys, that is designing the database. Next, we learned about collaboration on Git, which was very much important. Next is the implementation of the code behind the front login and the registration pages, and we also connected the database with the project and created the classes. Nextly, we implemented the connection between the front login and the registration page, and created the classes, such as class register, documents, keys, and connection between them. Next, we gather information about the Firebase authentication, like we have performed in the at the start of the design. So whenever user needs to register, he need to verify his email, and then only he can log in into his account. And we also get information about the scroll activity. Nextly, implemented the Firebase authentication to authenticate the user. Implemented the scroll view on About Us page. Next is verification of email via link, resolving issue and presentation. Nextly, the task that we completed was that the implementation of the code to send the verification link to the user via email, and made improvements in the design, database, resolve issue, and created presentation. After the first presentation, we did the other tasks. Next is we collaborated on Zoom to discuss about the view to be used in the application. Nextly, we learned about the recycler view and all of its advantages with the help of YouTube videos and other websites. Nextly, we implemented the design and code of category page and product page. We designed the next thing we did, that the cart notification activity with the Firebase database, menu activity with the Firebase database. And next, we discussed about the user stories, and we created the user stories, and and we also after doing all this, we wrapped up the project, making some last minute corrections and resolve issue and created a presentation. So improvements, the features that we want to add in the future is that we wanted to track the system of the products, add a tracking system for the products. Nextly, we wanted to add the detailed product description. Whenever the user clicks on a particular product, then he's redirected to a new page where he can get the detailed description of the project, detailed description of the product. Nextly, improve the user interface, make it more user friendly and more appealing. And lastly is to add the payment gateway so the user can place an order.
First login page, like the first main page where you can see the two buttons, user login and register button. If you are a new user, you can register over here. Like let's register ourselves as a new user. And I'm filling the first name and last name. So here I have to put the email. And we have used the validation over here, the passwords and the confirm passwords. Like we have used all the validation, like it should be of the at least 6 characters. And here I am registering a new user. You will see that toast. You will see the notification of the register successful. Now, if you want to register here, you have to verify your email. You will receive a link in your email, and you have to verify your account from that email. After that, you can log in. So I'll use here the login already verified account. Here you can see the login. We have logged in successfully, and you see a welcome message with the name of that user. And here are the categories of our products. We use the recycler view here. We try to search about the recycler view and list view, and which is better and which is easy to use. So we get into the result that recycler view is enhancement of the list view. So we try to use that, and we try to learn that new thing together. And this is more powerful and flexible. So we have used the list view. We have used a recycler view over here, and we have also used the menu over here. Like you can see the 3 menu items: contact us, about us, and log out. You can click on click on any menu item. I'll take you to the recycler view. If you let's click on the headphones. Here you will see again. Here you will see the next recycler view. These all data is coming from our Firebase, and these images, these titles, and all these things. And here is the add button. Whenever you click an add button, it will the product will be added to the cart. These are the this is also a recycler view. Let's click on the add button. See, you will get notified that your product is added to the cart, and you'll get to the next activity. Here you will find if you want to add a second product, if you want to add more products in your cart, you can do the continue shopping, or if you don't want to, if you want to check out, you can go to the cart. If let's try the continue shopping. Let's try. I want to choose the laptop. Here's I choose this ED Series 300. I added my ED Series 300 to my cart. So I have added the item. Now I'll go to the cart. Here are the 3 items in my cart. you can see that the items which I added, these are in my cart. So and if now you can check out with this card. If you want to check out, if you want to shop again, you can go back and shop again, and you can check out with this. You can see your order has been successful. You can check out with this also. And here you can see the 3 menu items. When you click on the contact us, here you see the message. We would love to hear from you. You can see you can call us anytime. You can email us. You can to give us any review. You can email us. Here's the about us. It will tell you about our app more, which is an electronic e-commerce app. Here we also provide again the contact us activity. You can go again from here. And we can log out the user as well. So this is our app, and I'll take you to the database. And this is the database. We have used the Firebase storage. We have used the Firebase real-time database. We have used the Firebase authentication. These are the folders we have created, like our categories, like headphones, laptops, tablets, watches, and these are the categories and our shopping list. Here you'll see my database. Here we have created the headphone list, with the image, with the price and all. You can check from here. Like we have register, we have tablet, we have watch. We have all these used with the database, and we have also used authentication. As a user can authenticate with the email and the password. You can see these are the users who are already registered with our app with their email IDs. That's it. Thank you, sir.